I've taken a handful of one-on-one calls with print-on-demand sellers lately, trying to advise them and help them scale their business. One common pain point is design, whether it's people trying to design themselves or trying to outsource, which commonly, for some reason, people think to outsource to places like Fiverr, where you can get lucky and hire a freelancer that's really good, but anybody who's probably tried, and let me know in the comments below your feedback, your experience with Fiverr. I've even done videos on this. It tends not to be great. You know, you tend to get what you pay for, actually, is a good way of putting it. Now, in this video, I want to solve this problem for anybody that's experienced it in the past. And I'm going to show you a competitor to Fiverr's marketplace, a relatively new one from a company you've heard of before if you've been subscribed to my channel. Penji has a team of professional graphic designers, and their goal, this is straight from them, their goal is to make quality graphic design easily accessible to creators, marketers, and entrepreneurs the way it should be. I can get behind that. I don't know about you guys. So I want to introduce you to this marketplace and show you some of the test orders I did from them. So let's get to it. Before I show you Penji's new marketplace, let's do a quick flashback to my Fiverr review video where I hired multiple designers. I asked them to design me pickleball shirts, and I checked out the results based on different price points. Now, the first designer I hired, I was intrigued. I mean, look how good the portfolio work he's showing looks. But unfortunately, when it got to the results, he didn't read my requirements at all whatsoever. I asked for a pickleball shirt. I provided an example of a good graphic, and he sent me a text-only design that says good vibes. Now, am I alone? Have you guys had experiences like this with Fiverr? There's got to be a better way. I think Penji may have been listening because they recently launched the Penji marketplace where you can work directly with professionals, not freelancers, but professional designers with years of experience. And they've been vetted, so their work is quality. There's not going to be a question of like, am I going to get, something that's completely different from what I asked for? Now, you can actually browse portfolios. They say the top 2% creatives in the world, and you can actually scroll down here and check out each creator on Penji's team and view their work, view their previous work to get an idea of their design style. If you like what you see, all right, and there's different creators here. We're looking at some of their work. You can actually click, view their price points for different projects, and hire them. They're available for hire for different things like custom illustrations, logo design, social media posts, t-shirt designs, and you can actually view their reviews from their past customers. So you can go ahead and scroll. There's a pretty long list of potential designers that you can work with here on the Penji marketplace. And one thing I wanted to call attention to is there's no freelancers, there is a fixed price, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can feel secure in your choice to work with Penji. I've hired them in the past and publicly shared the results of our collaborations in previous videos. I was definitely pleased with the results, so I said, you know what, let's give it a go. Let's try their new Penji marketplace. I am gonna hire them to make me some trending print-on-demand designs, or I should say designs in trending niches. So the next thing I did was I went to popular Etsy research tool, Alura, and I said, give me some upcoming trends, some upcoming niches. And I came across a shop that you may have seen before. All right, this is Kennedy Claire Couture on Etsy. 244,000 sales to date. All right, average 5-star review. This shop, they are some beasts. So I decided to go to Alura and did a shop audit. This is a tool that is built into Alura if you guys weren't aware. And basically gave me the data. What has Kennedy Claire Couture been working on lately? Let me take a hint from the people doing it extremely well, closing in on 250,000 sales. I exported a CSV of what they've been uploading recently, and you can actually see things like their monthly sales, their historical sales, etc. What I like to do is in the spreadsheet, I'll click the first row. Under the data column, click filter, and then you can actually adjust by things like, I don't know, estimated monthly sales. You can sort by largest to smallest. You can sort by listing age even. So why don't I do that? and look at what they've been selling recently. You can actually grab the link to the products right here from this column. So in doing this, I came across a few specific back to school niches, and I said, you know what, let's hire Penji through their new marketplace to create some designs for me. One of the designs, I asked them to optimize for tie-dye shirts. I'm always looking for ways to stand out, to zig while others zag, and reduce my competition, honestly, because people who want a tie-dye shirt are going to go search for a tie-dye shirt. And I think you really, if anybody who's tried to design for a tie-dye shirt, you got to optimize for it. You can't just take any t-shirt design, slap it on a tie-dye shirt and think it's going to look good. So that was one of the things I requested. Another was a scalable design template. Actually, both of them I think are relatively scalable in the back to school niche. I'm going to show you the output in just a second, but the other one was a little bit more generic, just like a geared towards kid style design, very friendly. And I'll show you exactly what they delivered right here. So the first one you see on the left-hand side is mocked up over a tie-dye shirt. They ended up using black on the design color. So this one right here. And I actually did a video talking about selling tie-dye shirts through Awkward Styles about a month ago. I came to the same conclusion. If you want consistency in how the design's going to render against tie-dye, especially if there's any variability in the tie-dye on the shirt, maybe the color density or where the color splotches are, you're probably going to want to use a very dark foreground. So I definitely agree with using a black design. Now, one of the things that's really cool about working with Penji is that they will send you not just the design, but they send you the final artwork. They send you the fonts required to edit this design in case you want to make any changes or use this, like scale it out. And they give you source files. So I can pop this open in Photoshop, edit it, perform whatever I need. You can do happy last day of school, for instance, get twice as much bang for your buck. Honestly, 100 days of school, we know that's a big one. You can even do the 200 days of school. All right. So there's no reason to, I would almost call it being short-sighted. If you have a template like this, scale it out into different niches in the back to school niche. And again, it is black because I gave them I specifically said, please design for tie-dye. And then I gave them a picture of the tie-dye shirt from Awkward Styles that I actually just showed you a second ago. So that was the first deliverable. Here's the second deliverable. It says, watch out grade, here I come. And it's optimized for light colored shirts. That was by request. As you can see here, I've got it pulled up in Illustrator because they also send the source files, which is especially important in this case because I have to go in and like add the grade. Watch out first grade, watch out second grade, third grade, fourth grade, kindergarten, pre-K, right? We go to Etsy, we do some research on what people are buying because the easiest way to make a sale is to simply serve the existing demand. And you don't need to guess. This data's out there, right? I'm going to link to Penji, by the way. I'll link to Alura. Basically everything that I used in this video, I will drop links to in the description in case you want to follow along and take a similar approach. But don't forget, guys, part of the success equation with selling print on demand, I know it's obvious, but your designs need to be good, right? At a minimum, good enough, which means different things to different people. But if you're hiring professionals at Penji and you give them a good input, a good prompt on what you're actually looking for, they will deliver, right? And they're not just giving me the static PNGs. I'm getting the source files with the fonts so I can come in here and scale these out myself. And anybody who's used Illustrator before, you can actually use a little bit of automation there as well. So I don't actually even need to manually scale out the grade. I can have it do it for me. So to close out the video, guys, here is the tie-dye shirt with my new design from Penji on the shirt. The mock-up is ready to go. It's ready to be pushed to Etsy. And here is the watch out grade, here I come, whatever grade you want it to be. I decided to jump over to Placeit because they have so many mock-ups. You can find a student with a backpack in pretty much every grade that you need. So this is just an example of how I might mock it up for Etsy so that it appeals to my target audience. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out Penji Marketplace, work with professional designers, cut out the headache of Fiverr, especially if you're overpaying on Fiverr for low quality work. I mean, that is just criminal to me, especially now that you know Penji Marketplace is out there and that it exists. It'll be the top link in the description. Guys, thank you for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video.